Kurt Henninger here, and what I wanted to talk about today was a little bit about social media, and I have a great example for you how somebody, one business applied it for their business, got a lot of buzz in social media circles about it, and got a lot of traffic back to their website. So um, let's go to that example. So the example, I was on a social media website, Dig, and Dig is basically, it's a place where you go and say, hey, I like this article or whatever it is, and you share it with other people. So the article I found was college grad can't find job and sues her alma mater. You can see 1,469 people said yes, I like this article, and there's a ton of people that go on websites like Dig or Facebook or Twitter or whatever. And again, thinking about, going where people already are, um, by virtue of sharing, getting your content shared on places like this. This was from CNN.com. They got a ton of exposure in social media, and got a lot of, a bunch of traffic from social media as well. So, um, I mean, on a side note, I think it's hysterical that she's suing her alma mater. I can't imagine somebody thinking that it's their college's fault that they're not getting a job. But that just goes to show you, if you're really, I mean, to be successful in a business, you really have to take your own success to heart and not blame anybody else. The sooner you realize that, the better. But that's just on a side note. So, and that's why I talk about, talking about social media. This is one social media venue, but the heart of it is producing some kind of content that you can share with people. So start off with simple articles, okay? Posting it on ease on articles, things like that, with the resource box back into your marketing funnel. When you get a little bit more advanced, go ahead and start a blog. My blog is about right here about how to actually build your business online. That's what I talk about on here. And what happens, what can happen with a blog is if you syndicate your content, or other people syndicate your content on social media channels, places like Dig or Facebook or whatever. As you can see here, a lot of people hit the little retweet button and shared it on Twitter. What happens is you get a lot of buzz around it, and then what that translates to is search engine listings, and that's another way for people to find you. So I produced an article yesterday, MLM list building, and I got to page one in Google, where people are looking for some variation of MLM list building, and I'm not number one, but that's not bad for one day and for about 15-20 minutes of work. And so that's kind of the idea. Get used to writing content with an article, and then start posting content on your blog and sharing it with people on social media. That's You can think of social media as a big content, way to syndicate whatever your content is, so that you get a bunch of exposure and get rankings in search engines. So another example is for the keyword buy network marketing leads. I'm listed number 4 here out of almost 4 million listings on the internet. Number 4, that's my article right here. I posted on my blog, and that's how powerful posting stuff on your blog and getting social, exposure from other people on social media channels, how that can happen. So where am I going with this? Um, yeah, you can. One great way of using social media is a way of syndicating your content. And again, it doesn't matter if it's how to build a business, or whether it's how to hints on nutrition or whatever it is. You can syndicate it on social media channels. And I have a great example here of what not to do on social media channels. And I'm hiding this guy's face and name and everything here. What he did is he went onto my wall and posted a link to some kind of affiliate product for me to buy. And do you want that kind of stuff on your wall? I don't want it on my wall. I think it's garbage personally, and I'm not here to embarrass the person. He just probably doesn't know any better. But if you're doing this stuff like this, and granted, I did this for a little while, you're wasting your time. You really are. No, social media doesn't work like that. Social media works by developing friendships, and developing friendships, you know, um, they in turn might be interested in what you're looking about, and might even share it on social media channels like Facebook or Dig or Twitter or whatever it is. You're absolutely barking up the wrong tree if you're going around posting stuff on people's profiles. Hey, come buy this from me. That's not, nobody wants that. I don't want that. I mean, if you think about it, you don't want it either on your profile or in your email or anything like that. So that's just a little hint about social media. But the whole idea, get people back to your central hub, and from your central hub, get people into your marketing funnel. Okay. And this is, an entry point into my marketing funnel. You can have an entry point into your marketing funnel. I have a little link here for my lead capture page, but produce good content. People come back to your hub, whether, your blog or you're posting it on, article directories. Do that, and then have an entry point into your lead capture page where you build leads for your business by virtue of building leads for your business. And that's where you start marketing to people. And again, it's not all about, hey, join me in my business because it's the best business in the world. Again, nobody wants to hear about that. But you build relationships with people. You establish, give them value, gives them valuable content, and so forth like that. So again, just a quick lesson about social media and some of the results that I've seen here with social media, how not to use it, like that, how some, CNN used it very, very successfully, got a ton of traffic, not that they need help getting any traffic, and just go from there. But again, going back to what we're talking about, the first thing you need before you do any of this is you need some kind of entry point into your marketing funnel. You need a marketing funnel set up. And again, the best long-term thing is, um, for your marketing funnel is learning how to do it yourself, but there are solutions out there to go ahead and, get you started very, very quickly. MLM Lead System Pro is a good solution for that. It's a paid solution. To go ahead and set up your marketing funnel very, very quickly, and it customizes it. Once you have that set up, then you can start doing article marketing. Then you can start putting a blog out there. Then you can start really getting active in social media. Way too often, people just get out there and don't have, your marketing funnel is like the basis for everything. But people get out there on Facebook and Twitter and dig and just start, spamming people, and they don't have any kind of marketing system set up to, automatically build relationships with people. So do that first, then, start to build a blog, and it's like putting together pieces of a house. You got to start with the foundation. Foundation is your marketing funnel. And then another, on top of the foundation, kind of a framework for your house is having a blog and writing articles. Articles are just a way of a really, really beginner way of syndicating your content out there and to start to get leads and traffic and profits into your business. Okay, so I know I talked about a ton of stuff and I kind of rambled on a little bit here, but that's how you can use social media. But again, put first things first, set up your marketing funnel, before you start getting involved in social media. You just start going down rabbit holes that, it's going to be unproductive unless you have your foundation, unless you have your core of your business in place first. Again, this is Kurt Henninger. Hope you got something out of this. Have a good day.